Alright. Well, first things first, before I explain. Today I learned apparently, koalas have a nearly perfectly smooth brain. See, people joke about other people being smooth brains, and you have koalas that are literal smooth brains of the animal kingdom. Which, to be fair, not surprising considering all the things going for them that are not in their favor, but, you know. Secondly, sorry about the delay. I had some OBS issues where it just did not want to boot up properly, so that took me a couple more minutes than I thought it would. So my apologies there. Alright, give me 1 second. We're gonna get this refreshed. And then we'll be good to go. I'll also get my second monitor up, which wants to not work. Yeah, it happens. Just with the old-fashioned way. We'll give everyone a minute to get in then. In the meantime, I hope everyone's been doing okay. It's been something of a chaotic day for me, but I mean, hey, we're streaming, everyone's hanging out, it'll be fun. That said, I am going to do something preemptively. I'm going to be judged for this, I don't care. You're all here to see the Madafraude, yeah. Madafraude. Boss fight. We're switching the difficulty to easy real quick while I go to the museum entrance, and then we're going to do... Since we didn't do something last episode that I completely forgot about, and I actually got rid of Genbu, and I completely blanked on the fact that I only had him at level 11. Which, oops. Luckily, it shouldn't be that bad. What did I send thing? Click this real quick. I forgot to minimize that. So let's minimize that real quick. Hello. There we go.
Inmate.
Yes, I seem to be doing well, thank you. Wonderful. Hello, everyone.
Come inside. We've much to discuss.
Your Warframe is rank 7. So what'll happen is your Warframe will level up over time, and it will hit rank 30, and that will be the level that essentially that it caps out at. Most gear will cap out level 30. There's a couple exceptions, namely stuff like the Tenet weapons, or the Kuva weapons, or the Coda weapons. Those ones you can put a Forma on, which we'll get to at some point. I'll explain that to you when we're in the Warframe stream, since I'll actually have the game up and I'll be able to show you. But yeah, I'll definitely explain more when we get to Wednesday. But yeah, don't worry about that too much until you get to rank 30. That's the important part. That's when your Warframe is actually maxed out. Before you essentially need to Forma it, and then we'll get to that later. But yes, let's get through this. I think I have my Jack Frost as well, so I can start strength.
Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual.
Give me the electric chair. That sounds really bad out of context.
It's the electric chair, used to sacrifice personas and transmutate them into high-level items.
Exactly.
Any further questions regarding this ritual can be directed toward our master himself.
We're going to kill all the personas. Igor, probably.
He's gonna consider making even more rituals if your rehabilitation goes as planned.
Yeah, I want the gallows soon, please. I want to be able to start leveling everything. I don't want the death sentence. No, you'll see Logic Bear, because we're gonna use it in a moment.
Work hard for it, inmate.
You'll see in a minute. Once I can get through this, and I need to talk to one of them.
Oh. Hmm?
Yep, there's Jack Frost.
It seems you brought the specified persona. Huh. Fine, I'll take it. By the way, your personas are super weak. Not that I'm surprised.
Excuse you. I'm about to do some chain fusing. Actually, speaking of which, let me get my notepad up real quick. Oh no, it is. I generally have a habit of resetting the thing. I saw a little bit before stream, but I appreciate the heads up. I usually wipe it before stream starts, mostly just out of habit. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know.
Though I guess you deserve at least some praise for finishing your penal labor. You might actually complete your rehabilitation. In order to promote that process, we would like to offer you the use of a new facility.
So fun fact for anyone who isn't aware, notice the fact she's an O-Y-O, and then there's an N that you can't see there.
It's
Or
rare
not,
to see
no,
you
that's...
smile, Justine.
I think it's another O actually, never mind, because I was gonna say she has an X, M, R, and N. If you put the two of them together, you get the word oxymoron out of it.
You are the smiling one, Caroline. Did something happen to make you so joyful? Me? Hey, are you laughing at us?
I'm talking with chat right now. I don't know why you think I'm laughing at you. Sure. Definitely.
Know your place, inmate.
No.
As wardens, we simply feel satisfaction in seeing your rehabilitation progress.
Got that same energy as know your place trash. Unfortunately for you, there is no knowing my place.
That is the extent of it. I find it upsetting that you would see such a matter as a source of amusement. It's like you forget where you are, inmate.
I don't know, I'm in chat right now. I'm playing this game.
Guts, though. With that spirit, you should have no trouble making progress. Very well, then. If you have the will to continue your penal labor, we can grant you greater freedom within this prison.
Good, good, all according to
It is a deal
plan.
between us, the wardens, and you, the inmate. Not like you have the right to turn it down, though. Hard work is what you're meant to do, inmate.
Alright. I finally have strength started. I think if memory serves...
Thou hast acquired
I think I need...
vow.
No, I think I have the next persona that I need. I think I need
It
Frey
shall
on it.
become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
Which...
With the birth of the strength persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom
think
and
I have
new
a blank
power.
card or two. I think I can put Frey on the card, use that. I think I can do that. Okay, group guillotine. I can use multiple personas essentially.
Now, it's time for your next task.
And those ones are for some specific ones that are usually pretty good.
Farewell.
Yeah, I'm gonna Uzume with the skill Frey. I have one.
Hey.
Igor.
How fares your progress in our game?
Alright, let's get everything registered. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of ones that I need to register.
You'd like to register this?
I believe... What was I saying?
You'd like to register this?
Yes,
Are
give
you
me
sure?
that, give me
Are you
that,
sure? Are you
give me
sure?
that. We need that one.
You'd like to register
I need that
this?
one for later.
Are you sure?
Yep.
These are the paths you have walked.
So, actually, where it is? Persona's executions. So I can use advanced fusion now, and as you can see, I need, like, Floros, for example, I need Barith, Eligor, and Ouroboros. Considering I don't have Barith equipped, it means I can buy him, essentially, get Tom Lin here. And I can show you an example. You can see I don't have enough. I have enough to get this one. Dodge Fizz is nice. Necro Shogun. As you can see, some of them, as we get better, are usually better. Keyword usually. Like, look at this one. Repel, Nullification, Strength is really good. 2 nulls and a weak. It's not bad. And then we just have him. Anyone who knows this game, I'll let that attack speak for itself. And we get this. And we get this. And, oh, and we have Country Maker. Whoops. Which, yeah. What's my current percentage? We'll see in a moment. Oh yeah, here's just it's just a higher level version of him, basically with better stats. But yeah, so, if I go to here, whoops, here, you see I have 14%. If I had Country Maker active, I would get a 14% damage boost and a 14% defense boost. I will say the first time that I played Persona 5, I had a little bit of confusion as well, but it's usually it's one of those things that you learn it over time. But I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, definitely. Also, all these ones are DLC ones I can get for free. Well, I get first summon for free, then afterwards I have to actually pay. But I've put a limit on myself that I'm not going to summon them unless I would have the level to do so. Because technically speaking, whoops, let's get rid of my.
Time for some they will be reborn anew.
Yes. I get one sword for that. How many of these do I have? I have 13. Yeah. So as you can see, all these will have different things. If I had a fusion alarm, I'd get a better version of it. So like this one turns into a sword, this one turns into a thing for Morgana, this one turns into an accessory, and as you can see, it actually gives Dia, or like this one is a sword for Yusuke. Here's a stats, and you get thing there.
I guess it'll give you some protection.
What I'm going to do now, this is gonna be weird, but I'm going to.
So this is what it will become.
I need this for specifically. I'm gonna resummon him, but what I need is I need him later anyway. So I need to free up a couple slots. Yeah, there's a lot of the other cases. It's like, oh, we're just gonna go, turn them into cards, then smash them together. Nah, this one they just get straight up executed. As you can see, I have a free slot now.
You change your done already?
Let's use this on actually. Still business here, so it's first of all, item materials. Let's mark those. Here we go. Media. We're gonna put that on Uzume. And we'll knock out level 2 of strength since we're right here.
It would seem.
Well, your assignment's done. We might as well knock it out while we're here.
Well.
It's commendable that you have chosen to work so diligently towards your rehabilitation. I guess at least you got the will to work. Dang! Okay. Smug attitude, this is your duty. No, for context, Bear, so the whole situation, how this works, is that essentially something Joker supposed, because you start the game essentially where you're in a later palace, one that I've not gotten to yet, and you get captured and then you're brought to like this torture room where you start getting interrogated, and basically what's going on is you're essentially playing as the Joker in the past, essentially, where you're talking to someone and basically telling him, this prosecutor lady, what happened up until the point where you are. Because we already brought down a teacher that was doing some real sus stuff that I probably can't say on Switch without some questionable actions. All you need to know is that it ends in the word ape. We'll go with that. He's a crimer, exactly. I'm definitely a crimer. But no. So afterwards, I got, we do some palaces down the story, and then we're gonna be confronted. And there's this whole gimmick of like, Igor's like, oh, this is a game. We need to go ahead and rehabilitate you, so that way you don't lose this game of whatever this game is. Because it's not necessarily good versus evil. All we know is that there's someone that's trying to betray us later on. Yeah, it rhymes with grape. Yeah. Easily. Put them after all. We got. Yeah, sure. Give me the next one. Alright, but yeah, so we need confidants to get better abilities, so. As you saw with level 1, we unlocked something specific. This one, oh yeah, we also get bonus experience. Sometimes we get something, sometimes we don't. Push upon you.
Farewell.
Let me see what we got. What is the next one?
Now.
Floros with Tarukaja. Okay, we need to get those 3. We can worry about that one. Worst case scenario, I could just get a skill card made. But as you can see, I have a whole bunch of these. So Igor goes up over time, as story goes. Same thing with Morgana. But a lot of these other people I actually have to spend time with. As you can see, I spent a lot of time with Ryuji because he was super, super easy. These two is entirely based on what personas I make. For blowing sick clouds is wild. Each of them have different abilities that come with as well. So for example, with her, she's really good because, whoops. So I get healing items available. With this, I get more healing items available. This one allows me to get backup members to earn experience. This one increases the experience earned from battle. This one gives me a chance to recover from statuses immediately. This one allows me to potentially receive charge and concentrate at the end of battle, or the beginning of battle rather. He is also super important to the plot. He's exclusive to Royal. We need him up to a certain... I don't think he get past rank 5 if I remember right before... I think it's September 19th, but don't quote me on that. There's a specific point where if I don't get him up, I know it's like at the end of it's like November or December or something like that. If I don't get him to rank 9, I don't have a chance to get the true ending to the game. I get basically the same ending as I would with regular Persona 5. So he's important to the plot. I won't spoil how in full. Beyond that, as I said, we get some things there. What we got? Yeah, this one's really good. So we get Wild Talk. This is the first way that I can actually get personas. We get Arcana Burst. Third Eye is really good because that allows me to see stuff like hiding spots, loot that I can grab, etc. This one just gives me 8 slots, 10 slots, etc. I think you get up to like 12 or 16. I don't remember which one it is. But you can have a lot of personas eventually. So he'll go through the story. Same thing with Morgana. Infiltration tools, and then chance for follow-up attack if I don't down an enemy. Which that one's just going to be a guaranteed crit. So it does a ton of damage, and it will knock down an enemy. Which is useful for all-out attacks, which is useful for hold-ups, which is useful for, you know, later in the game when all attacks aren't as strong. I can just pull back and use the opportunity to make another turn. Or to pop an item to heal. Stuff like that. And then this one's Coffee. They did buff Coffee in this game. It used to be 10 SP in the original Persona. It's 30 for the basic Coffee now. And that one's really nice. Curry can do the same for all allies. So I want that. This one, again, chance for Female Shadow to get negotiated. If I fail that one, I have a chance to redo it, which means, worst case scenario, Coffee. It means with that one, at least, if I fail it, instead of the Shadow getting up and trying to jump me, I at least have a chance for it not to go end poorly. Same thing with an upbeat one, specifically, as you can see, female one, upbeat one, stuff like that. This one is good if I have... This one relies entirely on Ryuji being in the party, though. If I don't have Ryuji in the party, he cannot proc this ability. This one is not as amazing. It means if I run around a lot more, I won't be seen as quickly. This one's really good, though. This one is super, super good. And that's one that I'm super excited. Because if I have Ryuji in the party, Joker gets statused, or another party member gets statused, there's a small chance that Ryuji will hit them and cure them immediately. Now this one will be really nice, but... You have Group Guillotine, Lockdown. This one will be good too, because this one gives me attribute resistance, so I can get resistance, and later on I can turn into like Nullification, or Drain, or Reflect, etc., etc. Alright, I didn't...
Are you finished?
No, I'm not finished. I still have business here. I forgot to go ahead and clear out a couple of personas from my stock. Because I need a couple of them. I need to repull... I need this one. I need a Jack Frost. I need Genbu. I'm gonna get rid of Shisa. Because you aren't super amazing. Jack Frost served his purpose. I'm gonna keep the Archangel for right now. Yeah, that's 3 slots. That's actually exactly what I need. Alright, we're gonna pull up.
You'd like to read. These are the paths you have walked.
Morgana. Oh, I can actually pull down. I know these aren't going to be super strong. Oh yeah, this one's really cool too. We got this one in the last stream.
Is this what you want?
He can't fight, but he can pass down any of these skills, and he has 3 traits that he can pass down as well.
Is this what
As you said,
want?
I need Genbu at level 12. I fumbled that slightly, so we're getting Genbu. I need a Jack Frost. Or Jack Frost, Jack-o'-lantern.
Persona, a fee is required. This is your power.
And then I need Makami again.
You'll withdraw this, then
I
accept
itemized
this
him, but I
persona.
need him for fusion.
Are you finished? What?
Alright, we're going back.
It is
Don't
time,
you what
inmate.
me? Alright, so we got that. We're gonna go back in. I'm gonna quickly level Genbu.
What is the matter?
Something wrong, you probably lost thought. Yes. Thank you, Matt Mercer.
Show me off?
Alright. So we have everyone here. So I have 5 people. I can only fight with 4 of them. So for right now, I have Yusuke set in the back. He still gets experience, but... we put Genbu here. As I've intentionally set the difficulty to easy right now. Not because I'm a little scaredy man, but because the fact that I get bonus experience, and it's a lot easier than trying to do Merciless right now.
Shadow spotted.
Because I'm just trying to get a couple hundred experience so I can get Genbu to level 12, and then I'm going to immediately go Fuse. And then we're actually going to go prepare for the fight, the boss fight. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. As you can see, compared to last stream, everyone actually has a whole bunch of their stats left. I used the little camera strap that gives the ability heat up, so whenever I ambush something, I get 10 SP and 10% of my, or sorry, and 5% of my HP back every turn. And that counts for every turn I'm in the fight. Also, everyone's in different outfits. Normally this isn't the background music that plays. This is because I'm in Joker's Persona 3 outfit. Can you not miss Ryuji, please? That works. If they're all shocked, we can get technicals on them, which will do a ton of damage. I mean, normally it plays a different song. As I said, I got Mass Destruction playing. Donk. And donk. Sprung Mastery Rings. So, yeah, Mastery Rings will generally occur because you're going to have your main account level, and then you'll have, which will give you different bonuses because you need different levels for different equipment pieces. So, for example, you can't use the Wolf Sledge until I think you're like rank 8, for instance. So, Mastery Rank's the important part. You need weapons, warframes, etc. Pets, those arc guns, when you get access to those, arc wings, those will all be ways for you to get a whole bunch of experience to rank up. Oh, nice.
What a skill.
I'll take my Bufu on you. I thought it would be used for the boss, but...
Keep it up.
Alright, how much do I actually need for Genbu still? Because I'm a little bit over level in comparison. 721. Yeah, that'll only give me a couple
I
fights.
spotted a strong one. What are you gonna do?
Let me get you.
Show me your
I
true
have
power.
no fear.
Now's our chance to strike.
Fortunately, you kind of suck to fight against because you're immune to both physical and gun, but you can still do this. Fortunately, I do have to switch over.
Go down.
No, it was nuclear. Why'd I give you blue potato, yellow potato, and forma? Yeah, that's generally how it goes. Blue potatoes and yellow potatoes, depending on, I forget which, but one of them is used for,
I'm pissed, damn it.
not now Morgana. So those are reactors. Those reactors and whatnot are used for your frames or your weapons. I'd say keep the reactors for the frames for when you have a primed one. Because, unless it's one of those like Caliban that doesn't have a primed form available yet. Though, to be fair, I think he's next on the block after Ureli. But, like, for example, instead of Sevagoth, you'd want Sevagoth Prime to use it on. Because those ones will give you extra capacity. They double your mod capacity. which is really useful. Plus, if you speaking of which, any warframes or melee weapons, you want to include stance mods on you can. Even if they don't give you a ton because it's the wrong attribute type, you still want some because it'll give you some bonus. What do I put? I'll use you. That's the right one. Alright. I know it's not up to kill. That's a good amount though. Intentionally get a guard so I have enough time to get back to not Jack Frost, to Genbu. As you can see, nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're gonna go back to you. We'll do this, and I can wear Morgana afterwards. Shock is good. Sadly, I'm actually taking advantage of that just to heal him up. Proud Presence boost the power, it's good. And we'll go Garu. And since Genbu is the last equipped, we get the experience on him. Oh, level 21. Didn't realize. Yeah, I want to be somewhere between like 19 and 21, generally speaking. If I'm slightly over leveled, I really don't care. Because it's a boss fight. I'd rather have the personas that I need, and there's one that I specifically want. And again, I fumbled on Genbu. Which, oops. So we're going to do that. And as I said, we'll be streaming for like... Can I jump you, please? There we go. We're going to be here for a decent amount of time, so we'll definitely have enough time for the boss fight. Let's just do this. Just quicker. Oops. Alright. Give me Mabufu. Kill both of them, hopefully. Yep, there we go. Alright, once we get Genbu up, though, I'm actually going to be specifically making a new one. Which can be really... I'm going to go downgrade in terms of levels, but there's a couple of them that are really solid, which I'm not too worried about. Inagami. 3 nullifications, only weak to wind. If I can deal with one specific enemy, he's got nothing to worry about. This one's also pretty decent, but... I mean, the gun attack, I really don't have to worry about anything with that with the boss fight, and he's not going to be using any of those that he's resistant to, except for wind. And even then, he'd still have a chance to get hit by lightning, so it was too risky. This one's pretty safe, and might have some weird tech in the boss fight, and is actually good against fire. This one, lightning isn't great, but I do have stuff I can at least hit neutrally with for a lot of stuff, and he's got healing. This one's great as well. 4 nullifications with only a really uncommon weakness for this point in the game. At this point, you're barely getting introduced to nuclear and psychic skills. But yeah, this one, and... Where's that one? This one are all going to get fused. That's why I need 4 slots. Actually, speaking of which, how much does Genbu even have still? 110, that's like 1, maybe 2 fights more. That's the wrong way. I can see a door on the thing and I'm not even paying attention. Nope, I want to just slide into that. Alright, we're going to do the quickest warp that I know how. Go out.
We're here.
Load up a new area to force enemies to spawn. Go back downstairs. First exhibit room.
We're here.
Yeah, we got 1, maybe 2 fights to do, and then it'll be nice and quick. And then we'll actually start getting prepared for the boss fight. Because there's one persona I really, really want to make, and you'll understand why when you see. It's really good, and it's one that's one of the DLC ones, which is a little strong, but... Oh yeah, that's right, you resist wind, I completely forgot about that. I'm just gonna drop a bomb on all of them. There we go, easy enough.
A spectacular victory.
Is that enough? No, it's not. Okay.
Okay.
I'll just go fight the big boy again.
Shadow defeated. was easy,
Actually, no, I think I could still go into the other one there. Big boy would be a little bit annoying. So I know he'll take multiple turns. I don't care. I don't care if I get a small boost in there. I don't care if I get my bonuses there. I'm leaving the palace after this. Dunk, 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 dunk. Nothing. All of it. Nothing. Whoops. Dunk, 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 dunk. And drop both of them. Close enough. Yeah, beg for your life. Good, good, good. Give me the money. No. Give me the money. 1,400 bucks is nice. Goodbye.
A spectacular victory.
How much was that? Yep, Genbu's level 12. There we go, Defense Master.
Range of tactics is expanded.
Alright, that's what we needed.
Okay.
And then we'll switch back difficulty to what I had it set to before. That's the story button. Config. And systems and back to hard. Alright, museum entrance.
Do you need something?
Yes, let me in, thank you. At least you're not slamming your foot into my behind like your twin sister does. That hurts. Alright. Register personas.
Registration? Are you sure?
Genbu. Amino
You'd like to register
Uzume.
this?
And now,
The
this is
inmate
where
needs
the
our
fun
guidance.
begins.
Execute 'em.
Assuming
Now
I
choose.
did the correct order, I should be able to get a
Will
slime.
this truly help you?
It will because I need it for persona.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
You have rare antibody, conduct, cold-blooded. I don't care. I'll just keep that. This is what I need. I need Defense Master. I have 3 slots. Since I would get 4 slots if I had both my personas maxed out, but Genbu is maxed out, so I get 2. I'll take Wakunda. Then I guess I'll take Dormina
It
on
will
this
receive
one.
significant now for a rebirth.
And as you see, these ones actually get executed via guillotine. And if I had a fusion alarm and the fusion didn't go right, I get something completely random. Well, random in loose quotes. I think it's inverted specifically. But yeah, I've got slime. We need slime for... Yep, we get a little bit of bonus. We get Tarunda. Attack nice. Firewalls, whatever. Makami needs to get fused with Kushimitama.
okay with this?
For High Pixie, as you can see, both of them have... I think everything on their end, so they get
Select the
4
skills you'd like to
slots.
inherit.
We'll just stick with skillful combo, doesn't matter. I need this to get passed down, so we're passing these 2 down. Dodge Electric, Regenerate 1. I'll take... I guess... Aggie and Mafrey
You
then.
will receive a fraction now for a rebirth.
I know Dodge Electric isn't super useful for the High Pixie who resists electricity, but... You'll see why we're passing that down later. I mean, I know the other person doesn't have it, but... Extra dodge chance is extra dodge chance. Alright, let's get that. Yep. Alright. And we should have the 2 personas available. Slime to make Kaguya, there we go. And this is the one we want. Great help,
Select the
yes.
skills you'd like to inherit.
We're taking Inviolable Beauty. Or, inviolable. Close enough. Defense Master, Regenerate, Dodge Electric, and then I have a chance to pop on whatever else I want. I have Meteorama instead of Media. I could... Because I will basically have a medium heal across everyone. Shining Arrows is also really, really good. You know what I might run then? Do I want Madafraude? Or do I want... I think I'll put Madafraude on you. Alternatively, I could just use you as... There is an argument to be made. Do I want to put Raccoon on you? Because you could just drop defense and then nuke everything, and that's hilarious to me. I actually think I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care if I get a... I'll get like an extra level or two. That's great. But yeah, I had this noted down for a while when I was trying to figure out which combination of personas that I wanted. This one's going to be useful for later, and this one's going to be a staple on the team pretty much for the rest of the game. Especially when I have access to the gallows. Oh, come on! Did I get it? Come on. If I get screwed over by this, I'm going to be so upset. I got Eligor. Oh my goodness. You've got to be kidding me.
Oh my, not quite what I was expecting.
I hate life. As you can see, that can happen. I mean, I got the whole bunch of things there, but yeah, no. Now I've got to go back, and I'm going to resummon. I don't care, it's Eligor. I can still make use of him, and he is weak to lightning, so I can at least make use of him. But yeah, it's not great feeling. Yep. Alright, we're gonna go save real quick. Because I will do a second time.
I should write something.
But considering that happened, just as I was mentioning something like that could happen, I'm suddenly not super confident.
Time for some you wish to perform an exfusion.
So if it happens again, I'll just head back and then... Yeah. Give me this. Give me...
It will receive a fraction.
Actually, let me get the order specific. I want this, 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 and then this.
It will receive a girls.
Please don't fumble, game. Okay, we got it. Okay. Yes. Excellent. We at least got it this time. At least Eligor with Dodge Electric is useful. This is it. This is the one that I want. Divine Grace also increases the effective healing skills by 50%. We're going to eventually change out some of these skills. But yeah, this is going to be better for healing. And this is going to be better for everyone. This one I'm probably going to skip out on. I know I get Counter Strike later. Or sorry, I get Repel Physical later. So I'm just going to get Counter Strike for that. We'll make it work. I was hoping to get level 18, but that's still good enough. So save here.
I'll just add this.
Oh, that was a little bit tense. Alright, let's exit. Back.
It is time, inmate.
And then I'm going to switch out everyone's piece of gear to what I want them to have for the fight. Oops, wrong one. I can make do with the ones I have. Camera strap for you will be Crystal Vanity, so I have no weaknesses. Since I don't use you a ton, I know you're not the biggest user, but you get Diorama for free. What does the skill do for this? Here we go. Something specific I had for you that I wanted. And a bonus. Do I have anything that gives me bonus mana beyond the 10%? It's 20, but that wouldn't be as useful as just 10% flat, I think. I don't think you have enough that would warrant it. Where is counter on you? Here we go, Revenge Mirror. Alright, let's do that. Save. Oops. And then we're ready to head back.
What do you want to do?
Alright, let's get out of here.
All right. That's fascinating.
So for sure, yep. Alright. Let's get cooking. Oh yeah, and I also managed to get that third wheel seed. It took a couple tries afterwards, but I eventually got enough luck that I was able to do so on hard without chipping it down.
Ah, you're back.
Okay.
Tired, what we got? Who's texting me? Yep. Yep, all my time. Should I just go that first? Honorame was his teacher. Oh, yeah. Let's talk to him. He deserves to know. Just the three of us. Hideout, sounds good. Yep. Alright, so we have 14 daily. We got the palace already taken care of. Let's see if there's anything on the TV.
Oh.
Oh wait, today's Sunday, right? I already did the thing. How's the plant doing?
Nice.
Okay, good on the nutrients. Do I have anything?
Hey. Oh.
We'll do that. We'll work on my charm skill.
You think I go out with her? What do I look like?
What? You liar.
I forgot how cheesy.
Me just last night.
I forgot how cheesy some of these movies are when you rent them. What's in the routine? But I get bonus points twice. As you can see, I get 2 points there, so I get 4 points overall for my charm. We're still working on Guts. Unfortunately, Guts is annoying to raise.
Well then.
I mean, not, oh, later on it won't be as bad, but early on it is a pain. Alright.
You ride this train at this time too? What a coincidence.
Yes.
We finished investigating the palace. All that's left is the calling card. When are you going to send it?
Let's prepare first. Let's prepare.
So the more important it is, the more cautious we should be. You have a point.
We're doubly sure that we have everything we
You are
need.
dependable as I thought. I'll leave the timing of the calling card in your care.
Because it'll be just set the next day, so... Unless there's anything I need to do specifically.
Oh, have you heard?
I think the maestro of the art world. No, I don't think he's a maestro of the art world per se. That doesn't sound correct at all. So that in Japan. Greek words. Cross over like seeing his color. What do you mean I was staring off into space? It's Greek to me. It's all Greek to me, quite literally. Synergy, synchronicity, synthesis. Once you put something together. Aesthetics. Your senses. Means that there's senses. Yep.
Nice.
This is it.
Good.
Alright. It's gonna be more than you can't learn it. Oops, what does it say here? Okay. Orchestra play color purple. How do I colors and letters? Expect that might be too bad.
Nice.
Yes, give me the knowledge point. Give me that free knowledge point for getting it correct. I love the free knowledge points. Seeing colors and sounds and letters. Shapes and flavors. Flavors is a while. Ah yes. What color is what color is red? So you could probably make an actual statement there, but you would have. Yeah, what color is red? Strawberry. or like apple. Yeah. What flavor is the color black? Why is there... That is the biggest crow I think I've seen. Oh my goodness, that was a chonky bird. Sorry, I'm upstairs in my office right now when I stream, and there's a window right by me, and I just saw this fat crow skittering by. Stand there. Yep.
I see.
No, exactly. He's only because his distorted desires, exactly. Alright,
Hey,
do we have anyone specific that wants to hang out? Maruki. We could do Maruki. Alternatively, we can pick up to a certain point. No, to be fair, it would be really good to actually get his additional skill, because that concentrate and charge would be really, really nice going into the second boss fight. Alternative, I'm trying to think, is there anyone else that might be... Go check. Because maybe, no, would it be Sojiro? Maybe Sojiro. No, today's Monday. I don't think Sojiro's available on Mondays. And talk to me, I don't have enough points for. Do I have a counselor persona? If I don't, okay, Emperor, Lovers, Justice Training, man. Moon. Let's do. Let's do this. Let's get to Station, Shibuya, someone, everyone. That is Velvet Room. We're gonna pull up Counselor so I can get that bonus.
hey, inmate.
And then we'll go to Dr. Maruki, and we'll go do his thing. Because I do want that extra rank. If I can knock him out sooner rather than later, I don't have to worry about him until several months pass.
Time to change your mind. Justine, these are the paths you have walked.
Here's Picaro.
Is this what you want?
I like the female one that has a better skill for
This
some
persona,
reason.
A fee is
Alright,
required.
actually, what's the cheapest counselor one? Just that one.
This persona, you lack patience.
What's to Arcana? Yeah, that's the cheapest one. Okay.
This a fee is required. Then accept
We'll
this
do that.
persona. Are you finished?
Worst case, I might be able to find some
is
use
time,
for
inmate.
him. Alright, let's get Maruki. My research due anytime today. If you're free, I'd like to get some more input from you. Sounds good. And I have my counselor persona, so I can get that extra.
This is rough on my
One second.
eyes.
You okay? Some input from you. You've done right. There's no pressure, obviously, but yep. All right, so he'll rank up too if I do it. So yeah, that'll be great. I can get some more points by bringing. I get one extra point for all my good answers. So my 2s become a 3, my 1s become a 2. Since I arrived here, yes, it's been kind of a relief. Such a Kamashido was the reason I was called here. After all, they warned me a lot of students had been impacted. I know there would be a lot of free-floating anxiety. When I actually got to talking to everyone, I was pleasantly surprised. Most of the college entrance exams, relationship problems. It's typical worries for high school students. Some did open up about deeper issues, but not the majority. Some students were still struggling with the scars from the incident, yes. I do not need to grind fresh from Warframe in my Steam. Nice, excellent. I'm glad to hear that. At the very least, I'm glad the ones who came to me have taken some steps towards recovery. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that, honestly, because I know you mentioned to me at some point you were worried about having to potentially start all over again. Which honestly, I don't blame you. It would be frustrating as well. But yeah, you should be getting blasted, and then you should be having, hopefully, everything. I mean, I guess the one thing that you'd be super missing out on would be whatever the newest frames are. Which, depending on when you were playing, you might have only missed out on a couple. You might have also missed out on a ton. I don't know when you stopped playing. Like, I know when I started playing, Garuda had just been vaulted before, because, Gauss Prime was introduced, and then like a month later we had Protea, when Korra got vaulted. Anyway, recovery. Probably thanks to you, honestly. Yes, give me the points. Watch 1% Excel work. I'm not the most reliable guy, but remember you can always talk to me too if something's bothering you. You have Gauss Prime. You do have Gauss. Gauss Prime should still be around for a while. Wisp Prime is the one that's going to be getting vaulted next on the 21st, because it was Hildren for the last one when Lavos came out. Then we had, so this will be a Wisp Prime's getting vaulted for Ureli. Caliban Prime should be next, which means I believe Grendel will be going. Because I believe instead of Gauss Grendel, they swapped up the order for Grendel Gauss. It's either Gauss or Grendel that's next, and I think it's Grendel. Which luckily I have both all of Wisp's stuff and all of Grendel's stuff now. Tried to buy his last part because I got super unlucky because there was 2 relics for it and one of them was vaulted. The other one's just a pain in the behind Axie relic. But yeah, if you don't have Wisp Prime already, I definitely suggest farming her up, because she's going to get vaulted real soon, unless they choose not to vault. It's possible they might not, but they probably will. Because I know they usually keep 7 to 8 in rotation at any given point. Frost Prime, Korra Prime, Necros Prime, Nidus Prime, Nyx Prime, Rhino Prime, and Trinity Prime. Not bad. I know that they made a Rhino heirloom skin. You might want to pick that up if you have the spare platinum for it. I know you can definitely do it by trading and whatnot. But yeah, at that point, you probably want to get Wisp Prime then, because she's going to get vaulted. Grendel Prime would be a good pick then next. Then it should be Gauss that's getting vaulted. Then it'll be Protea, Sevi, Jaku, and then Lavos. And then, well, Ureli afterwards. I was going to say, considering you got, well, I was going to say Korra Prime was around for a little while too, so I'm like, you probably were, if I take a guess, you're probably around, what, 2022, 2023? Because I know she vaulted in 2024, in like, what was it, May, I think? Rank 10, rank 10 for 10 years because I'm absolutely keep feeling my advancement test. No, I remember some of them are so stupidly painful. Like, I know I'm not playing the game right now, like, if we're talking about the advancement tests, are you on the one that has, I think it's rank 10? Okay, let me pause this for a moment, minimize this for a moment. What is the rank 10? Rank 10 street test. Is that the one that's like all the stealth kills? Or am I thinking of the... Oh, that one took me 3 days, personally. That one took me 3 days to figure that one out. So what I did with that one was just... I used the, you know, like, Excalibur Umbra? I used the sword that he gets. I used him with Excalibur Umbra. And if you can get through the first 2 sections without being seen... there's a specific order. After stream, I'll see if I can remember what the... I'll do the... I'll get on Warframe after the end of the stream, and I'll see if I can find out what the order was for the last section. Because there's a specific order of enemies that I killed, because I realized there was a certain pattern to them. But there's a specific order that you can figure... I think it's like you just start with the leftmost one, and... I know that there's a specific pattern that you can relatively do safely after the second one. First 2 are going to be a little bit tense, but beyond that, it's not too bad. But yeah, no, that one I remember is super painful. And I think it's like rank 17 also has a particularly bad run from what one of my friends said. It was either like 16, 17, 18, something like that. But no, 10 I got stuck on for several days. So I don't blame you, it's okay. So I'll see if I can figure out the order. And if I am, I'll see if... I'll turn off streaming, obviously. But I'll see if I can record that, and I'll see if I can send it over to you and see if that will help a little bit. And I'll just use Excalibur Umbra, and I'll have... I don't think you can use Warframe abilities is the problem. I don't remember if you can or not. I know they disabled arc guns, because I remember people would cheese that one just by pulling out an arc gun and sniping everything from far away. But I don't remember if you can use Warframe abilities for that one. I think that was specifically why I also chose the whatever it's called, the Skiajada or whatever it is. Excalibur Umbra sword that turns you invisible on finisher kills. You basically use that, kill something, get close to another thing, finisher kill that, rinse and repeat. Something bothering you, cancel here.
Let's see.
Research, yep. Of course, it's for our deal.
So,
Okay, the word, that second word right there is so small that it looks like the word apple milk instead of apple juice. I wish there was a way I could hide this real quick. Just for. Someone you love, capture the trauma and stress.
still.
Oh my god, I actually think it might say apple. Yeah, whatever. It's just a small detail. Pain isn't for any tangible, something strange immaterial. Monsters have hearts and minds.
You know,
More about internal psychological pains. When do I truly feel pain in my heart? When I get punched. Nah. That one's goofy. It's when someone betrays me, generally speaking. What is there? I'm sure it's pain. Yep.
For example.
With that in mind, how about the pain of a broken heart then? What kind of pain is love, right? Do you have any thoughts on this kind of pain? I mean, it's a little bit of a necessity, sadly. Proves and validates that love for it. Are all very fitting answer for me. I mean, it shows that you did care about someone, that you did love them. So, makes sense that's gonna hurt. Yep. My feelings. Alright, so exists at all. Let's not get into the point of not existing. Pain exists for a reason. It's like saying war should never exist. I mean, besides the technological advancement aspect of war, the important thing about war happening is that it teaches the future about what happened, essentially, so that way we don't make the same mistakes again. Even if you aren't bound to repeat history, history will repeat itself in similar ways, even if not the exact same. If you don't understand what happened in the past to cause those things to exist. Because you take that knowledge from the past into the future, and, well, you know exactly what signs to look for then. Sorry, much harder. Scan, thank you. Thanks, man. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Take my thoughts today. Nice. Give me that rank 3. Charge and concentrate at the start of battle was so nice.
All right.
Give me that flow. Give me that primed flow. Okay, I'll do all for today.
Oh?
I'm forgetting something. Oh, your mental training. I promise, of course. Just want to be decided, right? Yep. It's like this today.
All right.
SP increased by 5. Oh, yeah. Here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Eureka. Ooh.
Well, see you.
Okay, now we're ready to wrap things up. I love Marky. He's such a relatable guy. Oh, nice. The day. Nice. I know Garaprom. I know Garaprom isn't as powerful as she used to be a couple years back, but she's still pretty solid. Plus, any prime is always just a prime. I mean, it's a whole bunch of free levels. You get some abilities on them. I mean, hey, you have fun with it. I mean, almost any... I'd argue most frames are pretty usable. Maybe there's one or two of them that are a little jankier than others, but... really, there's just a learning curve. Like, I'm not even going to deny, I absolutely suck with Korra. But that's also just because of the fact of I've used her only on a handful of occasions. And I got primed version of her rather than the base form. I didn't have the base form where I have that, whereas... when like 7, it's a caster frame, it just is naturally more my kind of thing there. And he leans into my kind of play style. I wonder if you have multiple levels of mastery that are ready to go. It's possible. Stardust Prime is not bad, yeah. Hey, I mean, good work over there for you too, man. Good to hear you helping other people. Ooh. At the same time. I'm gonna take some of my drink real quick. Thoroughly is understandable. I remember I had so many prime parts that were available. I had so many weapons. I still haven't even made some of them.
Hey,
It's a politician, right? Cover.
Yo.
hey.
What you get? Look torch. Nice. Need a coil. Yep.
Oh.
Alright, next Sunday in game, we're actually going to go ahead and start Mr. Politician stuff, because he's the easiest one to go in the game, and he gives you so many good things, and it's a guaranteed rank up per visit, if I remember right. Sadly, he's only Sunday. What we got?
Hey, hey.
Job, yes, it is. We have... Check the plant. No. When was the last time? I don't even remember the last time I checked the plant was.
Nice.
Healthy still.
You got that?
Yes, I know. I'm still under probation. Thank you very much. Oh, you know what I should do? Oh, this is perfect. Is this one of those days with a medicinal bath?
What
No,
do you
it's
wanna
not a
do?
medicinal bath. Just boost my charm regularly.
Oh.
Is there's anything here? No. We'll just focus on this then.
Okay.
Sooty equipment, sooty heavy armor. Ninja Prime is vaulted. I just realized I
Come
put
on. Okay.
heavy armor in there, not the... No, you might need the chassis still. The Deja Prime is vaulted. I mean, there is Prime, rotation, sorry, resurgence rather. Neuroptics, I think that's the one that I'm missing too. If I had a spare, I'll go check later. If I have a spare, I'll give it to you. And we'll do this. Actually, what
Come on.
I don't remember what I put in.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. Alright, that'll give me Heart of Nice Prime for... If I do have it, I'll let you know. Alright, that should at least give us some new armor for everyone before we go into the fight.
Oh.
It's done, nice.
And finished.
Old Ghastly dress, old Chung's. Mythical Scarf Shikigami dress, okay.
Let's head back.
I'll see what the stats are on all of them. And then I'll figure out who's getting what accordingly. Ooh, rain. If I still have rain, I actually... Okay, what do I still need? Knowledge. Knowledge. Oh, cup with someone. Kindness. We'll do this one because this one gives me... I don't remember what this one gives me specifically.
Hmm?
I think I might have a spare Activia Prime Blueprint actually. I know I had one for someone, but they never ended up picking it up.
Hey.
Yep. Right, extra location. I can bring that for on as well, so that'd be good for bringing people too.
Oh.
Yep, new location.
All right.
And so I know On likes that one. Alright.
Alright, let's begin.
I'm going to school event. Vacation project. Kashira Park, pick up trash. Sounds kind of like what I would do back in school. We're going to,
Bring it down.
everyone, we're going to the beach and we're picking up later. Checks out. On the 30th. Everyone's pretty bad. Part. Gee, I'm control the just rep. Just scandals is not over. Let's just make a desperate move. Oh, nice. I know Valkyrie Prime's also getting a rework. She's going to be losing her invincibility from her 4th, but she'll get a rage meter, and if she gets downed at all and she has enough rage, it'll consume that, and it'll give you it'll basically save you from death the same way. Like, what's the thing? It's like quick thinking or something like that, where it drains energy to stop you from dying. It's basically a built-in version of that. And I know you get a whole bunch more rage just for doing, I think, melee damage and whatnot to the enemies. That and I think I forget which one it is. I think it's like Warcry is the one. One of them gives you a 3 times buff to the Hysteria now, whenever that comes out. But again, that won't be for a little bit. I don't know whether it's going to be the next update, the update after, but it'll be one of the next ones. Yeah, it's because it's all scrambling. Haruki's hot, Kai insensitive. Type. Sing it. I forgot. Oh, nuts! I forgot. I mean, hey, he's surprisingly good. Oh, really? Should just go already. Just attention else wants to pay for it. Fine. Exactly. You get it, Ryuji. Or An gets it rather. You need to do it though, Ryuji.
It's open.
Don't. Come on in. Hey, man.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey there.
Counseling session. I'm doing nothing. Come in. This is pretty awkward. Oh, what is that? I used to teach unless I would chew me out for seeing something. Teacher, if anything, I'm student side. Oh, yeah. I'm Mashida now.
Well,
No, this is fun to you. Like, what?
how about it?
On your class that you like? Is anybody? Oh, sorry. Just when you're in the middle of your teenage years and all, right? Discovering romance and all, so how it went for you? Not exactly. My studies first.
I'm sorry.
Putting you up and just bring down the room. You free time. A weekend after school. The next Warframe crafting is Zephyr Prime, apparently in all parts. I mean, to be fair, you can make multiple at once. Like, I think I still have a couple in there. I think I have, like, Rhino that I still need to claim, Revi, Prime. I think I need Kome still and Degath. I started doing that recently. Pretty low time on track team. Should like better now. See, I don't really do. Yeah, pretty much as long as I don't strain it or nothing. So, fun fact for you, so he's switching his leg, and earlier in the game it's mentioned that Ryuji broke his leg. That's the reason why he's the slowest member of the team. He has the lowest base speed growth out of everyone in the team of all the Phantom Thieves. And that's to correspond with the fact that he has an injured leg. And I thought that was super cool when I found that out. I mean, it's kind of sad when you realize that, but obviously it fits with his character that he's a big bruiser guy that's going to naturally be slow anyway. But it ties with his character, and you sympathize with him a little bit more. Not saying that I don't. Ryuji's just absolute bro material, but you get what I mean.
Quite.
Don't you? Training it to make sense. Training, constantly getting sweet times. I will hands on some running scholarships to make it easier on my mom. And solve this in the past now. It's cool. I got way more important stuff to do now. More important, huh? I don't know what. Track dreams was took. Thanks,
yeah,
man.
I know.
Your dreams can't come true.
What the hell?
Show me some kind of line now. Oh, it's just a genuine phenomenon with researching now. Oh. Want something to drink, I guess. Oh.
Huh?
What? I looked into a coupon for a free can apple juice at the convenience store this morning. Now I'd like for you to have it. Thanks. See, your wish came true. Yeah. Doc, anyway, you're kind of not normal. You. No. Oh. Poor Maruki, he's just a little socially awkward. Poor Maruki. Alright. I still should be able to do Sojiro. Do I have a Hierophant with me? If I don't, I'm actually gonna pick one up. I don't. Alright, we're going back to Shibuya, to the Velvet Room to pick up a Hierophant. Because I won't be able to... after I go do the Madarame boss fight, and I want to make sure I have a bonus for Sojiro if I have him available. Because I'll be trapped inside the house, I can still do it.
You sir.
Yes, excuse me,
Justine,
Persona.
you handled it. Read here.
Hermit, Death Chariot, Magician, Priestess, Hanged Man, Justice. Here we go, Hierophant.
This persona. You'll withdraw this persona.
So I have a better Hierophant available. Level 17 is the next one.
This you'll withdraw.
Yeah, I guess we're
and
taking Barrett
accept
then.
this persona. Are you finished? What?
Alright, go back.
It is time, inmate.
We will... But yeah, as I've told Lodger Bear, I will be streaming Warframe on Wednesdays. So if you want to pop in, or if you have anything you want done there, that is absolutely the time to be doing so. Obviously, I still do play the game off stream, but that's just the most prominent time. Am I just not... Here we go, access one, here we go.
We can now take him down, yes?
Yes.
Madarame is going to be a changed man. There won't be any way to revert it, though. You sure you're okay with that?
I have thought it over carefully. And I cannot think of a future in which he does not pay his dues. He has preyed not only on the art world, but on countless talents. So, I humbly request your help.
Alright, man, let's do it.
I apologize for making you do this.
Not at all. We just didn't want to impose if you weren't feeling up to it, Yusuke. But if you're already determined to do it, then there's nothing more for us to say.
If I recall, our next step is sending a calling card, correct? What a suave maneuver.
It's not about acting cool. The calling card is a way to trigger a change in his cognition.
A change in cognition. That reminds me, you went through some trouble regarding that before.
Yep.
You must be talking about when we forced open that security gate in the courtyard.
Yep, that's when An brought you in here, and then we were gonna leave, and then you went, oh, guess what, I got a Persona too.
The palace is a cognitive world, so changing its ruler's cognition changes the topography, I think.
Very nicely put, Lady An. You're absolutely correct. This will be a vital tactic from here forward.
Actually, may I ask a truly basic question? You continue to mention cognition quite readily.
Oh, that's because that's exactly what we're involved with.
Why does this world formed from materialized cognitions even exist to begin with?
Magic.
Don't tell me. Has it always existed while we go about our daily lives, completely oblivious?
Exactly, magic.
Honestly, I'm not sure. At the very least, I know it existed before the Kamoshida incident, but that's all.
I see.
Crap, you totally caught me off guard with that. It's kind of weird thinking there might be whole worlds we just don't know a damn thing about. Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Of course.
Don't be so anxious. You don't even know everything about the city you live in, after all.
I mean, there's always the opportunity for just something not to understand. I mean, to be fair, you got those people, I mean, I don't personally do so, but I know you got plenty of people that dabble in stuff like the occult, because you got people that are convinced that there's stuff like ghosts or spirits or anything like that that you'd be able to interact with. I mean, you got plenty of games that correspond with that too. I mean, heck, we play it on stream sometimes. Phasmophobia, I mean, it seems like Demonologist. Even other games where it's just typical horror games where like you're getting hunted by a ghost or something like that. Then there's the fact of stuff like magic. I mean, even this game, technically, to a certain extent, does have magic in it. And or you take another thing like Fire Emblem, where there's literal magic, or even Pokemon, by which logic you have animals and objects that have various abilities, like being able to shoot a light energy that formed into a metallic burst, I guess is what Flash Cannon is. Or like being able to borrow the power of the moon. Or just shooting out vast amounts of fire, ice, electricity, water. Conjuring up leaves. I mean, heck, even if you go back into, even outside of games, and you take it back into the thing of history, you still like the Arthurian legends, for instance, that are super far back. With King Arthur. Like, you have Morgan Le Fay and the Lady of the Lake and all that, and you have Excalibur, which is technically a magical sword that the only person who'd be able to pull it out would be the righteous king.
All that's important is that we know how to make use of that world and how to traverse it.
Alright, well, so it's in the calling card.
It's decided.
A calling card, huh?
Yep,
Will he take it seriously?
hopefully.
He is famous after all. He has often received slanderous letters till now as well.
He'll know best whether the crime written on it is for real or not.
Wait, are you going to write it again, Ryuji? That last one was questionable at best.
Oh, come on, don't bash him for that. He made a cool one.
You should do it then, Yusuke. Oh, make it really artistic and stuff.
No, it'll end with him figuring it out. He knows my drawing and writing styles all too well.
I mean, does it matter if he knows that you're the one behind it?
Oh, then I'll think it up and you make it cooler.
Designing a calling card. Interesting. It shall become proof that the Phantom Thieves do exist.
It's decided then.
Well, you're part of the gang, so even better.
Great! All that's left is to make the treasure ours. You guys better come fully prepared.
Ah, you're back.
Change the chat icon, looks the same to me. Here, so click. Is that Phantom Thieves logo I draw for us? Ooh. Okay, get screws up. Yep. Yep. See you tomorrow. You got it. See you tomorrow. Hello. Heads up like that. What we got on the TV? We got anything cool? In the game. Okay, nothing. We don't have a thing here. You know what? Since we're going to go do the palace in a moment. First of all, we want to set Kaguya as the first persona so we can get that automatic defense boost. And we're going to set everyone to their Phantom Thieves outfits. Who do I actually want to bring? That's actually a really good question. I should probably think about that right now. Everyone's at level... I'm definitely bringing Ryuji, give his bonuses. Morgana would be good. An would be good. Yusuke would be pretty good too. I mean... Who do I want to bring? That's the problem. I mean, let's mark all those for. You'd also be good for Rampage once I can deal with the first one. Be really good for the first phase as well. I need you because you're a cleric. And you do your job really well. Alternatively, I can use my SP for that too, but I don't want to be using that as much. So the question is, do I drop you or you? I honestly might just keep the original 4. Because Yusuke is physical like Ryuji is, but he still does have some decent powers. His stats. Melee 101. Attack. I think I'm gonna take him out, and then I'll have the others. Oh wait, I need to actually change their armor as well. Completely blanked out on that. Whoops. So not equip. Reduce physical damage medium. Honest, that's not bad. Paper. Set outfit. Let's do that. Cat Knight's Collar, we'll give you a mythical scarf. Angel's Cape, we can do that. One. Fade Magic Medium. Agility +1. Evade Magic Medium honestly might be worth keeping over this, as weird as that is. I actually think I will. Oops, Duke's Coat. Do that for you in case I do use you.
Hey, wait!
Oh, come on! Oh, we're making with whatever we have. We'll make it work. We got time?
I see.
Fine.
Okay.
Fine. I'll work on my proficiency. We'll do these 3.
Yeah.
But it's not as efficient because of the fact it's not raining, but it'll boost my proficiency somewhat. And extra 4th one, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me them 2 points. Oh, rank 3. That was enough.
All right.
I thought it was based on that sound that was slightly different than before.
Nice.
There we go, and a 3rd one. All right, rank 3 proficiency is nice. All right.
We meet again.
Hello, funny lady. You'll be joining us soon enough.
It appears you're lying low lately. What's with the change?
Oh, we ain't lying low today. Same as usual.
Really? Is it just my imagination then?
Yes, it's all in your head.
Anyhow, I wish the culprit would come forward soon. It's absurd to pretend I can do the police's job. I wish he considered my feelings before asking me this.
Pardon me, sir. There's a matter we need to notify you about.
Good.
Please excuse me for a moment. What is it?
Yusuke's just chilling here.
We found this outside.
A letter?
Letter, yes.
Serichiryusai Madarame, a great sinner of vanity whose talent has been exhausted. You are an artist who uses his authority to shamelessly steal the ideas of his pupils.
The exhibit staff just sounds like he's dead inside. He's like, do I have to really read this to you?
We have decided to make you confess all your crimes with your own mouth. We will take your distorted desires without fail from the Phantom Thieves.
Yes, from Crime City.
Whose doing is this?
We don't know. The same letter's been posted everywhere.
What about the security cameras?
There were no signs of the culprit. All we saw was a cat in the recordings.
Remove these at once!
All we saw was a cat. Yeah, Morgana just scattering them.
Of course.
Hyper intelligent cat.
What now?
It's about this affecting the exhibit. We believe it's just a prank, but what of the mass media?
Are you insinuating that this slander is true?
Of course not.
It's those damn brats doing, isn't it? Well, it means nothing. They'll only be able to do as they please until this exhibit is over.
Wakey, wakey.
Will that do?
It will.
Yup, it was perfect. The composition was way cooler too.
The treasure should appear right about now.
You better enjoy the air of freedom while you still can, old man. Anyways, did you guys check online? People are already talking about that calling card.
Is Ever Prime good? I mean, she's not bad. She's pretty decent. She's definitely a good on the beginner side, I will say. Not the craziest, but and not the bulkiest, but at the same time, she's still pretty good for early on. And she's definitely good enough to, I mean, you can make almost any framework, but she's definitely good for the early end of things. It does fall off a little bit towards some of the later things I found. Like, when you start doing the latter end of stuff for some of the later missions or Steel Path, you generally don't see a ton of Ember Prime. But for regular play, she's honestly pretty solid. So I'd say that she's definitely worth picking up, potentially.
We'll show him.
Plus, she has a nice heirloom skin, too, like Rhino. So she and Rhino definitely have their own heirloom skins. And you get some nice bonuses like color palettes and whatnot for extra customization. If that's something you care about.
I'm sure you know, but we only get one shot to pull this off.
Alright. Well, let's roll.
Come on, we can't have our leader get all timid like that.
You know, I'm getting timid. I said it's do or die. Let's
You
go.
have no reservations about this either, right, Yusuke?
Of course not. We'll do this.
You know what? As I part of me really wants to send Yusuke in because there's that level of personal in there, and I feel like he needs to. I don't know who I'm gonna swap out then, because Morgana is necessary, Joker's a requirement, and then it's either On or Ryuji. You know, we'll swap out Ryuji, because On is gonna be a caster, and we need her to do some stuff.
Well then.
All right, take the treasure in style. You know, let's swap out Ryuji. Even if I don't get that critical bonus, it'll be fine. Cause I most likely won't be getting statused a whole bunch. Oops, where is? Oops. All right, it's time for Crime City to roll out. Just in case we fumbled somewhat. And now this is the fun part. I know I don't have to. But I have a personal habit that I like running through the entirety of the palace one final time. This music is blaring. And I shall be sharing that tradition with everyone here. That said, I will allow myself to take shortcuts that I have enabled. Ember has a Power Ranger skin? Does she? I know she has the heirloom skin. I know she has a couple other ones. I know she got a Prime skin. Like, yeah, for example, I will skip over to this area immediately because I have that.
Could this be?
I know this person, yes. Do you know this person as well? Former peers. All of them. But I will allow us to be there. Because otherwise it would take a little bit extra. And I'm like, I still want to get through in a decent amount of time. As long as I don't get captured, that's the part that matters. Actually, let's get the thing here. Ah, it's a Technopire skin. Gotcha, gotcha. You know, I'll skip through this section just because of the fact that I have the doors available. As I said, I'll take the most direct path to it. I still will. Ooh, loose sash, nice.
Oh, an enemy. And it
Don't
looks
care.
strong.
I don't care if I get alerted either. I literally, you'll still be 100%. Oh, wait, nice, forgot. Right. Oh. Can I not run into that again? Thank you. As you can see, literally does nothing. Even though it would bring up alert more.
Enemy ahead.
Oh, nice, he surrounded me. I'll make it work. They're not super strong. I can work with this. 6. If I'm missing like 6 HP, it literally won't matter.
Two foes left. Let's do this.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Gorgeous Panther.
I'll take that. I go critical. Doesn't matter. 6 HP. Okay, there's more enemies, of course.
Let's thrash 'em.
Oh well. What we'll do then is we'll quickly set everyone, if I need to.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, that's right, the resist. Yeah, I'll quickly just do a fight then and proc heat up on everyone. Dunk, 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 dunk.
They're shocked! She can't move! One enemy remaining. This is the last one.
Tenacious.
Yeah, you're gonna get hit for technical as well. I don't want people going in wounded. Oh wait, that blocks. Why'd I do that? I'm just going full crazy mode. I'm not even thinking. Yeah, give me an item. If you're gonna waste my time, no, give me an item. Soul drop, nice. I'll take that.
But not bad.
Fine.
All right. Get ready to do quickly then.
All according to plan.
Ignore these small fry.
I don't care. We got enough time to do this. I can heat up real quick.
Okay.
That did not go according to plan at all. Items. Heal you up. Heal you up. But everything that heals. Actually, perfect time to do so. Soul drop. 10 SP. Oops. Okay, it's 1. That works for everything. I'll take that. A little bit easier just to use heat up, but I don't care. Don't feel like dealing with that one because it's in a tight spot.
I spotted a shadow, Joker.
The last time we'll be seeing that.
There's a shadow. And a tough one at that.
I spotted a shadow, Joker.
You'll never take me alive. But I also, it's a personal thing for me. I also just like going through all the entirety of the palace again. What's the next one? Going here. One's a little strong. We're gonna zoom past him.
Be careful. There's a strong one. What should we do, Joker?
Yes, we're going this way. See if I can get here. Hide. Wait for this one to come by. And we're zooming past because I really don't feel like doing this one.
Really intruders around?
Especially because you don't see me. I'm gone. Oh no, I'm not gone. Wrong way. Oh, I got hit first. Oh well. Get out.
Getting out of here. You ready?
I don't know why I do this to myself. Alright, where's the map? Where's the map? Where's the map? The map. Oh no. Ah, nuts. Where's the... I forget where the frickin' thing is. I'll deal with them. I'll just kill them. Yeah, I'm definitely getting hit. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurts, I know.
Win this? I won't.
Fine, all of you are gonna have to die.
Couldn't finish it. Damn it.
I am
I
thou.
don't have much health left.
Goemon!
Drop him. can deal with that. Yes, dang it.
Not that.
Weak to fire skills.
Persona! Elagor! There!
I know everyone's weak to there, I can deal with that.
We're all knocked down. That was
Not moving muscle.
incredible, Joker.
Give me an item.
That's some good loot.
That's a good loot, yeah. Get
Now's
moving
the
quickly.
time to retreat.
I need to remember where to go. Not thinking enough. Okay, let's get everyone healed back up. Ryuji, I actually am going to have you use... No, where is... Give it slightly inefficient. Ryuji, you're not fighting, so I can afford to. Oh my goodness, where is the area I'm supposed to go? I got caught here before, I'm trying to remember. Was it that one? It's there, it was right there. That's the will seed. Dang it, where to? Off the side. Okay, we don't talk about that fumble. Alright, we go through this area now. Luckily, I don't need to go zoom through this whole thing. Run, run, run. Just run. There we go. We just go through here now. There we go. Yoink. Oh, nice. At least the extra cash will be worth it. Alright. We're in this.
Yes.
Alright, let's
I'll just
save.
get this.
Let's go.
This is, we fumble a little bit, but not enough that I'm worried about our stats. We're basically at fullish. I know Joker has HP regen going, so worst case I can make use of that. There we go. Alright, let's go back in here, save again. For the packs. I know there's a couple enemies I'm going to have to get through. I don't want to fight them.
I should write something.
A little bit of progress is a little bit of progress.
Let's go.
Alright. I'm trying to remember what specifically... how this... because I know that they have an extra phase to this boss fight. Because I know it was initially just a whole bunch of pieces, and you beat all those and it was over. I don't know what that second phase is the problem. There's no enemies right here, that's good. I actually like that. Pearl, good. Alright. Let's roll. It's time.
Joker. Yes.
Alright, we fumbled slightly, but we made
There's
it work.
an enemy inside, just as expected.
I mean, we've done a ton in here. It ain't surprised. Anyway, I'm gonna try and draw it out, so I'll leave the switch to you guys.
Will you be okay? What if it catches up to you?
Don't underestimate an ex-runner. I'm definitely gonna shake it off. Hey! There's some weird people over here! Hey! I need some help!
What's the matter?
You'd better make it, Scott.
Alright, it's almost time.
Is this good?
Yeah, it's perfect.
You seem to be enjoying this.
Only the best can appreciate these critical moments. Plus, this feels like we're really phantom thieves.
We'll be counting on you, Mona. And Panther as well.
There's Fox's signal. That means they're ready to go. Good luck, everyone. Let's do this.
Action.
Joker, no!
Okay, maybe don't scream. Yoink.
Sorry for the wait.
My bad. It took me ages to get that guy off my trail.
Wait, where's Mona?
Let's go.
Let's reconvene.
Hey,
Just yep, go back down to the bottom. Actually, get a little thing here, so yoink that too. My mom.
Hey, hey.
Nope, he's up top, right. Wrong way. We're going to go this way. Here we go. That's a pretty skilled plan. Yep. The base is gone. The rest of the colored ones, they have nowhere to run.
hey.
Shape. Let's escape. Yep. Let's go. Let's go. Seriously. Great. Uh-oh. Let's escape. Well, we have the window.
Joker.
No, we don't have that window. Apparently I can't go through the window. Mama. This place. Where is...
See it.
Let me... Jump. Here we go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. To the land of wherever this is.
Whoa, this shit's real high up.
But at least we're outside. Is there a way
I
down
like how
out
goofy
here?
Morgana looks in this. Nope. Okay, it's this side. Alright, everyone's going. Nope.
Is this another portal to an unknown destination?
We don't have time to lose. Just go through it. Now's our chance.
Well, hopefully we don't get sent
real?
to the hell dimension.
I guess there's no other way. Is this the courtyard?
Yep.
I knew it. All that security would have been meaningless if it just led back inside.
It seems we managed to escape their siege.
Dude, why is Mona getting excited now of all times?
I just can't take it anymore. Let's take a look at this treasure.
Not the time. Let's get out first. But fine, okay.
Treasure. Huh?
This is the treasure?
What?
Get back!
Whoa!
Meddlesome vermin.
Hey, man.
Is this what you're looking for?
How dare you try to trap me like some kind of mouse?
So you had a fake prepped, huh?
Counterfeits are accepted in the world of Japanese art.
What made you change like this? Is it because you became famous?
I mean, if he just never appeared, they would have been immediate. They would have been an instant failure. All you had to do was just not appear.
Can't you understand how much it pains me to inquire about the crimes of my foster father?
Now that I think back, the only reason why I took you in was due to my ties with your mother. That woman never lost her passion for painting even after her husband died. Her skills and talents were quite astonishing. That's why I decided to look after her. Your mother and the artwork she created, they're all my works of art.
How low can you sink?
I suppose I can grant you a gift before you die. A glimpse of the genuine Sayuri.
Genuine? That's the real
There's a little
Sayuri.
baby in there.
This can't be. Mom.
Huh?
Indeed it is. This was painted by your mother. It's a portrait of herself. A woman who knew her death was coming painted her last wishes for the son she would leave behind. That is the truth. behind the mystery of Sayuri's expression.
You stole something that personal?
Yes,
I
he did.
knew at first glance. I knew it'd be a huge success if I added a touch to the painting and announced it under my name.
But the baby in the picture, why did you paint over it?
It was all to stage it. If the babe is erased, the reason for the woman's expression will become a mystery. That is what the general public is drawn to. Each of those parasitic critics wrote the same thing.
I always felt something was off about all this. Now I know what it is. If you really treasured that painting, you wouldn't even think about replicating it for profit.
Well, unfortunately, he's a scumbag who does like to replicate paintings for profit.
You don't love art at all!
Though you have a real treasure, your true skills are nothing more than those scribbles on that fake.
It makes me laugh, asshole!
So you'll defy me no matter what.
I thought that was kind of a given.
Well then, since you're my work of art, Yusuke, I'm going to reap you for the sake of my future, along with those insolent friends of yours there.
I can't believe you're treating both mother and son like they're objects. You're inhuman!
Fox?
I've heard that you destroy your art once they outlive their usefulness. Did that include my mother as well?
She just so happened to have a seizure in front of me. That's when a thought crossed my mind.
Oh.
If I don't call for help and leave her be, I could obtain her painting without any strings attached.
No. You let her die?
Well, bro's going to jail for... No, it's not like... I guess technically it would be like, what, like second degree, third degree murder then? Make argument for?
Weak. No one would doubt if she just dropped dead because of a seizure. Above all, Yusuke, didn't you think it was odd that I discovered your talent when you were only 3? The reason why I kept you around was to keep you from realizing...
Mark Hamill, Joker.
Sayuri.
Oh no, I get that entirely. The villains in this are great. You should have seen Kamoshida. Man was talking about how, oh, I did so much for this school, therefore they should be allowing me to do whatever I want to the students. I am the king. It's like, no, that's not how that works. Also, fun fact for you. Not this one, but the theme that comes after the main boss fight, because this is obviously the preamble to the main boss theme. But the boss theme and the guilt theme that comes after the boss theme, the guilt theme is a slowed down version of the boss theme.
You killed her.
The artistic talents you inherited from your mother were a delightful miscalculation, though. If I'm to steal ideas, it's much easier robbing the future of brats who won't talk back than adults. It's thanks to you that I came up with the idea. You have my gratitude.
Man's losing it.
Yusuke?
I thank you, Madarame. Every reason for me to forgive you has disappeared without a trace at this very moment. You aren't some rotten artist. You're a despicable fiend who wears the skin of an artist.
All you good-for-nothings barging into my museum and doing whatever the hell you want. Those who have the connections make the rules. Those who don't, follow them.
It's not how that works, man.
The value of art is all subjective. I make the rules in the art scene.
Well, you're not about to make many rules much longer. And I'm gonna change some of those rules. The first rule is you're going to prison. Second rule is you're a fraud and you're going to admit you're a fraud. How do we like the sound of that game?
I am the supreme being. I am the god of the art world.
I don't think you liked that.
This isn't good. Get back.
Oh, too bad. Okay, so I know this fight has 2 phases. This was the only phase in the original. So I have no idea what phase 2 is. So this is gonna be as blind as it is for everyone else for me, for phase 2. But I know this one is phase 1.
You use others for your own despicable desires, Madarame. You aren't even worth the art you create.
Alright. Trying to remember. Each of these has drains. If I remember right, there's a specific order. I see the elements, so fire, ice, lightning, wind, ineffective. Nose is part of the senses, so bless, curse, nuke, psychic, ineffective, and mouth is physical. Oh, I forgot to put Kaguya at the front. Oh well. That was part of the entire reason I had for her. Alright, we need to get the eyes done first. And that's also mess the nose, because they're gonna buff and debuff constantly. Could use... No crits. Let's start a decent. That's a wind, yeah. This is gonna hurt. It'll impact the other one, but as you can see, that one impacts physical. Alright. So that one's gonna be good. I don't want to heal that one, is the problem. Do I have anything that would be good here? Miragi... Giant Slice could work. That'll work. Because he's going to focus on trying to restore. And it's going to be for nothing.
They regenerated?
That's not a problem.
Damn it. Those things can come back if we don't take them down at once?
He's back alive. Dang it. They didn't kill him. Alright, it's back down. Switching, it's going to... Someone started to peel. Ooh. Okay, you're gonna make everything. You just go weak to everything.
What is this attack? There has to be more than just our color changing.
Yep, weakness it.
You have to recover.
How undignified.
It's time to turn the tables.
I lend it.
Alright, there we go. We just got the mouth. Alright, it's time to dumpster. Everyone heal?
Thank you.
For a small cost, everyone gets a full heal. Alright. You just start whittling it down. I'm gonna start trying to restore one part. You can only restore one part at a time. So we got 62 HP to hit on that one. 64, that one's gone. Oh wait, that heals him, that heals him. Forgot to heals him. Alright, he just needs... If I hadn't hit him with in there. Well, I was gonna say, that's what their Phantom Thief outfits look like. Kind of just the easiest way to describe it. I'll just do that. That should be enough to kill. Once with a single target for cheaper. Alright, phase 2. Normally this would have been boss fight over, but... I'll bet they would have had more HP, to be fair. Hey, man. Damn it, I'm the great Madarame. I remember this line way too well.
Madarame who gathers a full crowd every time he opens an exhibit.
So fun fact as well. Normally after this jump you do there, then he would go back to the 4 parts that he had, and they would restore back up to half HP, if I remember right. And then you do the same thing again. This part has a phase 2, and again, I have no idea what that...
Someone
I have no idea what phase 2 for this fight is, so
Enough of your egotistic ranting.
we're gonna all find out together.
Test the wrath of all those you preyed upon.
And free all-out attack as well. 140 ain't gonna do much though.
I'm the great artist, Madarame. If you brats can't fathom that, then you'll witness it for yourselves. Behold, my mastercraft.
True fake. Okay. What in the...
What? He made copies of himself?
Well, I can tell each affinity they have. It's lightning, fire, ice, and wind. I'm assuming I need to hit him with the opposite element.
I see. Creating duplicates is his specialty.
Alternatively... Actually, before I can do that, what's the ice? Yep, that's a super effective hit.
Cool! Looking cool, Joker!
Persona! Kaguya!
Switched over to that, and then... Let's get an ice down.
Not over yet!
Let's go. Goemon!
Oh, nice.
And like a Ninjaga ninjas. I like that. I like that.
It's up to you.
Pass it on to the second person!
Only one I don't have is lightning for the wind one.
Show your might. Huh. It's almost scary
Alright,
how
who's
good
left?
I am.
On.
Okay. Persona! Carmen!
Let's do that one. Gone.
Witness my resolve! Zoro! I hit their weakness. It's all too easy.
I don't know. Something tells me I don't want to be... That works.
Persona! Prepare yourself.
Boom. That works. Okay, they resist it. Okay, that's good to know. He doesn't resist anything, but they have resist physical.
Clueless brats. My fiery rage shall reduce you all to mere ashes. You've angered me.
Flame dance, yeah, and Yusuke, yeah.
Mine won't
Knocked off
help.
balance. You have to recover.
That hurts.
Help. Disappear from my sight without a trace. Like dust scattered in the wind. You've angered me.
Okay, he's going for Joker. That's fine. I resist that. Perfect. Okay, he's gonna start focusing on... Okay, 2 ice. It's fire.
Alright.
Everyone gets healed.
Good thinking. Thank you.
I can make it work. I don't know what's gonna work for all these. I definitely don't want to hit him with the main element. That seems like a really bad idea. It's gonna be a resist or worse. So we're gonna hit him. Alright.
Dance, Carmen. Let's see that again, Panther. Persona. Carmen. Let's see that again, Panther.
Ah, Yusuke's down. I can't do anything with him yet. Alright, Joker.
Not over yet.
Persona!
Smite him.
Violet wind!
Dong 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 dong.
How undignified.
It's time to turn the tables.
Let's go.
Stop this. Is this how you show your gratitude to the man who raised you?
Too bad.
Silence! Don't waste your breath.
Bunch of ice guys that I need to use. Alright, well.
Persona!
Ice anywhere? I don't. I do. No, that doesn't. I don't have single target lightning, and as just my gut feeling is saying that's a really bad idea. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit you with this.
Time for my persona.
Getting the same thing here. We're gonna hit you with it. Do some more damage.
Let's do this.
Alright, we need to use to get his turn.
I am thou.
I have a bad feeling, but we're about to find out. It is a reflect. Okay.
He's not left.
That's considering 21 HP for hitting the 3 of them down and Madarame.
Okay.
Pass the baton and
Persona!
Nuke!
Boy. Sacred
Come
I'm gonna guard. Oh yeah, this is where we get the fun. Alright, well we don't have lightning, but it doesn't matter if I can just...
Scary how good I am.
Here goes.
From the baton pass.
Dum 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 dum. Look how much that shreds him too. Oh, he's dead.
Damn it! Damn it! Stop it, you brats! Or else.
You think we'll be daunted by such threats? This is my other self.
Almost. He's got one hit left on him. Oh, status.
Something seems wrong. Could he have...
What? I, the great Madafraude, made an error?
So this is the true limit of your skill. How infantile to think you'd fail to produce even one of your counterfeits. Please, don't disappoint me any further. Persona!
Well, I'm just gonna start beating on you.
Witness my resolve! Zoro, show your might!
There's such joy. It has no HP as well.
The baton is yours.
Technical down. And then Miragi. Madafraude's down. And it fight's over and we win. Oh, that was fun. I like that second phase. That's a great second phase. I like that. 15k and 2000 experience. Dang. No, Kaguya helped out so much with that. Just dong 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 dong. Everything getting nuked.
Since pathos.
We're gonna pass up on that. Worst case scenario, I can always get it passed down to you later. Dire Raihan honestly would be pretty useful.
Check out this new skill.
This new skill suits me.
Yeah, it's theirs, whatever.
I got a new
Yeah.
power.
Give it here.
No one cares for true art. All they want are easily recognizable brands. I'm a victim in this too. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
Excuses now?
The art world revolves around money after all. You can't rise up without any money.
That's a lie. You can still rise up with your own talent or with connections. Connections are also pretty important.
Yusuke, you understand, don't you? Being a poor artist is truly miserable.
Yeah, but unlike you, he's actually got friends that care about him.
I just didn't want to return to that life.
A fiend like you has no right to speak about the world of art.
Throttle him!
You're done for. Along with this whole wretched world.
No, please. Just don't kill me.
Hey, you want me to ruin part of this for you? These look like Minecraft sea lanterns. If you look real closely, they look like Minecraft sea lanterns.
Return to yourself in reality and confess your crimes. All of them.
You're not going to kill me?
Swear it!
All right. All right. What about the other one, though? The one with the black mask.
What black mask?
Huh?
A black mask?
I mean, I don't think they're talking about Morgana.
Wait, who's he talking about?
It can't be. There was another intruder besides us within this palace?
Uh-oh.
There's no
We're
time.
going.
Hurry!
Grab the painting and go.
Get on!
Cat bus.
Hey, Yusuke. What should I do?
Put an end to all this and use your own artwork for once.
Yusuke!
No, wait, please. Yusuke. Yusuke.
Beg and grovel. Worthless little man. And we're out.
It would be bad if people started getting suspicious of us. We should leave at once.
Yusuke, come on.
Right. Goodbye, Sensei.
I guess the mission was a success. All that's left is to see if he had a change of heart or not. Ah, so bitter. Why'd you get it black?
I will say though, Logic Bear, there was an Earth element in some of the other SMT games. Not in this one. I mean, technically Persona is part of the SMT series, because originally it started off as a spin-off, and then became its own sub-series, and then... but I know the Earth element was a thing in several games in the series for a while, just like the same way that Force and Wind are generally one or the other. Like, I know a lot of that main SMT games actually use Force over Wind, where they have, like, the Zan line or whatever it is, instead of the Garu line.
The Sayuri.
Where it's basically, like, little explosions.
You're not gonna get all teary-eyed and say stuff like, Mom, are ya?
Okay, let's maybe not mock him right now, Ryuji. Not the time.
To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
The genuine painting at his atelier has been altered after all. Ironic as it may be, this one here is her true self-portrait now.
Technically, as much as that one's a copy, it's actually the legitimate one, yeah.
It's a wonderful painting. And although it took some time, it's in your hands now, Yusuke.
I'm thankful for it. However, it's impossible for this painting to be acknowledged by society anymore.
Was it actually? That's a good question.
No. I doubt it's the name of any woman in particular. I bet it was to make it more mysterious. Just a part of Madarame's foolish staging.
Well, it would have been obvious that he plagiarized it if he had used the real name.
I mean, to be fair, maybe, maybe not. He could have argued that it was a portrait of someone that he knew.
So, this is my mother. There's no way that I would remember her face clearly, but I was right about the rush of emotion I felt when I saw this painting.
Ryuji. Ew.
Stop that!
You're so vulgar, Ryuji.
So, what are you gonna do now? We're gonna keep targeting big shots.
Why do you do such things?
It's to get back at scumbags and, like, society in general.
Okay, it's not the best description,
I
but
also want to give courage to the people that are suffering because of selfish adults.
that's a little better.
Courage, huh? What good does that do? You mean the courage to stand up for themselves, correct? Will acquiring that make them happy?
Probably. Hopefully.
Yeah. There's no knowing whether it'll turn out good for everyone or not. Still, we won't know unless we give it a try.
In other words, it all depends on the person, hmm? And the same can be said about myself right now. I also suffered because of an adult's selfish act. Moreover, if we investigate these palaces, it may expand my artistic repertoire.
I mean, that's a good positive way to look at things.
You really only think about art, huh? You're impressive.
Well, I won't take part in any inelegant plans, all right?
No worries, I've got us covered. Plus, we have a rule that says we always have to decide on a target unanimously.
How about it, Joker? We can give our calling cards a lot more oomph if we have Yusuke on our team.
I thought it was implied he was already part of the team. We have too many dudes. Dang. Don't rip
We'll
into
try to
him.
live up to those expectations.
I do love that line is good foreshadowing, though. For anyone who has played this game will know why. Anyone who hasn't will understand why when it comes time.
At any rate, I'm curious. Another intruder besides us, huh?
Our only clue's a black mask, so that doesn't necessarily mean it's just one person, right?
Could be, might not be.
But there's no way to check anymore. The palace is gone.
I'll try probing Madarame. I may be able to learn something from him.
Are you sure? I mean,
I'll contact you all if anything turns up.
Sounds good.
we should probably exchange our contact info with
Yeah,
you.
we need you to put you in the group chat. You're part of the team now. You're part of the gang.
An artist and a phantom thief. It seems I'll be engaging in two trades from here on.
man's part of Crime City Limited now.
Very well. You only live once after all. Still, the incident about this other intruder does concern me a little.
Not only have we dealt with our second big target, we even have a new addition to the team.
Yep.
Goodness, things are going so well.
I mean, hey, it's all thanks to you at the end of the day.
Aww. If only I could make a certain stupid Ryuji learn from you.
He's not even here. Don't take pot shots at him.
But I have to say, you sure are something special. This is our 5th persona user. It'll help broaden our battle strategies as well. Besides, having an eye for beauty is a must for Phantom Thieves. We're lucky to have Yusuke. An artist is a talent you rarely come across. I mean, he is a bit strange, but still. An artist, huh? What kind of person do you think I was? There's no way I'd turn out to be some bad guy in the end, right?
Mob boss.
I get so engrossed with the embodiment of human desires.
Definitely my
And
mob
that's
boss.
not
100%.
When it comes to the metaverse, I'm the only one who can transform into a car. I'm special, but it's still odd.
We're all a little special.
Who could I actually be?
Hopefully.
You really think so?
No, but I'm just telling you that because that's what you want to hear. And I know that's not the case.
What a half-assed answer.
Screw you!
Well, there's no way a dashing, honorable rogue like me could be evil. A man who saves those in trouble in the West, while punishing evildoers who may lurk in the East. A man who chastises people that smoke inside in the South, while saving bullied cats in the North.
Close enough.
A man who has a sturdy body, and vows to always do one good deed a day, be it rain or shine.
Okay, get a little too into this, man.
I'm that kind of ideal person. Or so I hope.
This isn't theater class. As much as I appreciate the theatrics, it's not theater class. We gotta save it for theater class, and then you can put on your grand show. And then it'll be a smash success. That's how we apply your talent.
So if I turn back to being human, surely she'll take notice of me, won't she?
Well, eventually.
Well, that's true, but... where should I go when I become human? I wonder where she'd like to go. An amusement park, a movie theater, a fancy cafe, shopping. What do you think?
I think you should give me an extra point. There we go, rank 3.
All right.
Alright, follow up. Excellent. Excellente. Excellente. Good job, guys. We all did our best. Yep. That's wholesome. That's wholesome as a whole. It'll happen this time, right? I mean, it'll be fine. We had it last time happen. It'll be the same way exactly. It's at the end. My lies. At that point, after all. Okay. Alright, well, let's save. Since we're here, we save now. Oh, that felt good, though. Tying up to date, huh? Alright, what do we got? We got anything I can do here?
Oh!
Possibly. Let's go downstairs. No. Hello, people. Face TV a lot. Scamming. Oh man. I wonder how that'll tie in. Fine. It happened? Yes, it did. Definitely did. I'm going outside. Let me outside. No, I can't. I can't study either. No, I can't. I don't think I can until no one tells me there. We'll just go rent the movie. Or we'll use the movie. Went off with a few charm points. And then...
I still have feelings for you.
No.
I guess if you're okay with the fact that I have a girlfriend, maybe we can work something out here.
No.
Man.
Get the girlfriend. Joker looking at this and taking notes. If I get everyone. Nah, this Joker's better.
Okay.
Alright, we return it. We can do that next stream then. It'll be on one of the first things on the list. Oh, still got a little bit more. Welcome back to my velvet room.
You have expelled one who was stained in vanity.
Yes.
You are now one step closer to your rehabilitation. It's a delightful thing indeed.
Our master is pleased. You should be honored, inmate.
However, that man's remarks are concerning. It seems another has made their way into the metaverse.
Is that true, though?
That is beyond my knowledge.
Aren't you supposed to be some kind of all-knowing guy?
But your rehabilitation is progressing smoothly. That is for certain.
Fraud!
May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper.
Fraud gore.
I have high hopes for you.
Nah, Igor's chill. We like Igor. He's cool. Rank 4.
Alright.
It's Kaguya.
Hello.
Calling about Madarame's state. For the time being, he hasn't suffered a mental shutdown. Other than that, his demeanor seems to have softened a bit.
Excellent
Is that
signs.
a change of heart?
Yes, could be. Very much could be.
I see. I was curious and looked into Kamoshida as well. It's as if he was an entirely different person. Will the same be true for Sensei? I'm sorry to have taken your time. That's all I wanted to tell you. Good. Oh, I'll try asking him about the black-masked intruder from the palace when the time is right. Goodbye then. This time for sure.
Goodbye, Yusuke.
Yeah.
Something should be yesterday. Torinosuke something, yep. Sunday man. For food.
In the end.
We're paying the middle class people.
Jeez.
The stuff you know. Usually see anything else is. Copyright these days. Race LeBlanc. Who's detective? Stories.
Do you know the answer?
Wasn't it? I know it wasn't LaRue. Was it Doyle or was it Wallace? It's Doyle, right?
This is it.
Well done.
Oh, do you like mystery novels? Sherlock Holmes, okay. So, General Thief and the Famous Detective, yep. Oh, Sherlock Holmes when Doyle complained. Sherlock Holmes.
No way.
Nice going.
Sherlock Holmes is crazy. Holmes. Sir Hodges. Phantom Thief. Yep.
Yep.
Just funny because that's the exact name that the cafe you stay at's called, and then you got arson. Or arson. Arson. Yeah, arson. Not even arson, just arson. The crime of arson is your persona. Spew fire everywhere. Burn everything down. Totally.
Oh yeah. Actually,
Let's go kidnapped. Darn, next time! Oh, I'm glad you're safe. Catch me. It's close call, though. A snowball or something.
hey,
Think about it. So, cats.
okay, let's go.
Japanese schools seem fun. I mean, I'm sure they probably are to a certain extent. But you also gotta remember that this is a video game. You can make anything look good in a video game. You can, I mean... Obviously, yeah, if it is like this, then sure. But, I mean, if you can make something like Crime look fun in Payday, then you can make basically anything look fun in a game. Or look at Hitman, for example.
Hey.
Oh, yep. Or like you got like Hitman series where you have like Agent 47. You go around murdering people. You ever play Wolfenstein? I know Wolfenstein has some like 1940s era-esque type stuff in there. I know there's some stuff that involves alternate futures where the Nazis won as well and all that kind of thing. Then you have series like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2 where I know the Nazis are straight up in there. With like Stroheim and whatnot. It was a very weird part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2. We'll take care of that one.
I should write something.
Yeah, I've never played Wolfenstein, but I have seen some people play it, and I know bits and pieces even still. But I know that there's like alternate world history in there where like the Nazis won and some other stuff. And even just some of the other stuff there, I know in the earlier games, far back into like the... Honestly, I might be wrapping up soon. I'll probably end up playing some Warframe afterwards, but I want to keep it. I don't want to keep it too long. Just because the fact that obviously, this is gonna get uploaded to YouTube, which if anyone is watching this on YouTube, hi. Thank you for making it to this far in the VOD. But also just the fact of I want to keep it bite-sized for everyone there, and it's nothing that's too crazy. So there are people that are like, okay, I'm gonna stream for 12 hours. And it's like, well, given the fact of everyone's gonna be doing their own thing. Boo, YouTube! Oh, that's amazing. But yeah, I'll keep it going for... I can do a little bit longer. In the meantime... Oh yeah, so we got the actual thing changed now. They ain't see this alive. I mean, hey, is it a reminder to anyone that did make it this far? We do go live. I always post my schedules for the week on Twitter at the beginning of the week. Typically Sunday or Monday. Usually Sunday. Or sometimes late Saturday. One of the three. Either early Monday, some point Sunday, or late Saturday after I finish stream. And we have a Discord server for anyone that is interested. You can just do !Discord. Obviously, I don't think it'll pop up for everyone that's not watching live, but I think the secret's going. I mean, to be fair, the Discord is straight up linked on the Twitch profile. But yeah, there is some chat here and there occasionally. You can get the plans for the stream for the week. And occasionally there will be some stuff of conversations that'll happen. And I mean, hey, opportunity to see what's going on. Get a little bit of behind the scenes type stuff. And I mean, if I need any kind of questions like, yeah, what should I be playing? I'm more than willing to hear suggestions. Boo, YouTube. But yeah, I think I will end off stream. Alright, thank you all for joining, Haplings, and I'll see you on Wednesday for our Warframe stream. And I know since we definitely got some people that were talking about that earlier, I know that'll be fun. If y'all want to pop in and play, by all means let me know and I'll see what I can do. I don't mind doing some relic cracking or doing some basic grinding or even just helping out with some of the lower missions. Wasn't you? Yeah, you all have a wonderful rest of your day, Haplings, and I'll see you all next stream.